Good morning, fellow movie watchers. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. Movies I've watched. Heaven is for Real. Based on a true story. Where this kid didn't die, but he was had an accident. And he said he went to heaven, saw Jesus and everything. You know, one of them heartwarming stories. Pretty good story. Worth the watch. Kind of makes you think. Don't know where you stand on your faith, but it's a good story. Ira and Abby. You know, it's funny how you watch a movie, it's good, then you forget about it. And then years later, you pick up the same movie. That's what happened here. I forgot I had seen this movie. I guess it just didn't stick, but about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes into it, it's like, wait a minute, I think I've seen this. But it's a funny story, you know, love story, love at first sight, you know, jumping in with both feet, seeing what happens. I'd watch it. Then we've got Sissy Spacek in this movie, Ginger in the Morning. They had a couple other movies on here too, but I hadn't watched them. But a young hippie Sissy Spacek playing guitar, hitchhiking across the country. You know, going to see her boyfriend, the father of her unborn child. Whoops, spoiler, sorry about that. Anyway, it's worth the watch. It's some funny scenes in there, definitely. Definitely some funny scenes. 50 to 1, based on another inspiring true story. These cowboys go to the Kentucky Derby and win. That's not a spoiler alert, because you know that's going to happen when you first start watching the movie. But it's a good story. It's kind of funny. To Write Love on Her Arms. Another true story. Yeah, I guess I was in the true story mode, huh? About this girl that was a cutter, you know, cuts herself up and then kind of turns her life around, gets straight, gets off of the drugs and the mental problems or whatever, and, you know, makes this global phenomenon or global movement. Good story. Brief Interviews with Hideous Men. I thought I had seen this, but I hadn't. It was one of these ones where I'd seen the preview, but I guess they didn't have the movie at the library at the time. And then I wound up watching the preview again, and then the library has it. It's got Timothy Hutton in it. It's a good movie. It's funny. It's about this woman that's working on her, I guess her doctorate thesis or master's thesis. So she has these interviews with these men, and they talk about women and relationships and things of that nature. You know, they're working on their stuff or trying to get through their stuff, or they're just full of stuff. Just, you know, men being men. It's kind of funny, good movie, entertaining. So, you know, those are the movies that I've watched. Not a turkey in the bunch this time. Got lucky. Not even a near turkey. At least in my opinion. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the movies that you've been watching. And as always, don't run out of popcorn.